German Chancellor Angela Merkel has chosen Hamburg as the site for the 2017 G20 summit, which will be taking place in about a month, and you can already see signs of protest in the city. 20 of the world's most influential leaders will be meeting to discuss in a non-binding forum. 3 of the most controversial leaders being Erdogan, Putin, and Donald Trump. The focus of the G20 always seems to be on matters of economic growth. However, issues of environmental sustainability and social justice are on the agenda.
Yeah, so my name's Andrew. I'm Australian, but I moved to Hamburg to study here about 3 years ago. Right, so this building here is the Rote Flora, or Red Flower in German. They use it also as a space upstairs mainly to organize demonstrations. So as you see up the top, it's got no G20. So the G20 summit is in Hamburg in early July. The demonstrations will be quite intense because it's a strange decision they made, because the conference hall that it's at is actually right next to St. Pauli, which is the most politically active zone. And this historically has been a poorer area of Hamburg. There's different reasons people are against it. Logistically, it's right in the center of a major city, and also it's right in the center of this left-wing quarter of the city, so it will become enormous demonstrations, and this affects people's livelihoods because they have to close a lot of kindergartens and workplaces and block all this street access, so people lose their income for 1 or 2 weeks as this process happens. It's displacing people and affecting their jobs and livelihoods so much just to have a conference that doesn't necessarily have to happen in the center of Hamburg. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's, and still I think it's just this fight the system kind of thing of it's having such a private forum where, you know, the conference hall is closed off and all the demonstrators are only allowed in certain zones, designated protest zones. This kind of structure of the conference is very controversial because it's just not an open forum for discussion. It's world leaders doing backroom deals while everyone outside protests about. I mean, the only good thing about having it here is the demonstrations will be so enormous that maybe it'll draw attention to a lot of these issues.
How these protests play out is yet to be seen, but we should all watch critically as to what these protests indicate about the sentiments we have towards a globalized capitalist world. In the coming years, will it be business as usual, or will everything change?